Look, a new story. Who can tell me what the title of my story is today? Rylan.
Lunch.
Lunch. Very good. That is the title of our new story. I want you to just listen as I read through once, and then we'll go back and we'll do an I read, you read. Sound good? Okay, and I want you really paying attention because I want you to be able to answer some questions when we're done reading. Lunch. Seth had lunch with his mom and dad. Pat had shrimp and chips. Ted had shrimp, fish, and chips. Seth had ham and chips. Munch, munch. Crunch, crunch. Yum, yum.
They all say word. That's fast.
What do you think? Oh my gosh, that was a really short one today.
Oh, there's 2 pages.
Nope, just 2 pages. That was an easy one.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do our I read, you read, and then I'll have you guys answer a few questions. Me first. Lunch. Now you.
Lunch.
Me first. Seth had lunch with his mom and dad. Now you.
Seth
had lunch with his mom and dad. Don't read ahead of us. Me first. Pat had shrimp and chips. Pat had shrimp and chips. Good. Me first. Ted had shrimp, fish, and chips. Now you. Ted had shrimp, fish, and chips. Good, a little louder, please. Me first. Seth had ham and chips.
Seth had ham and chips.
Me first. Munch, munch.
Munch, munch.
Crunch, crunch.
Crunch, crunch.
Yum, yum.
Yum, yum.
Good job. All right. Let's see if you guys can answer some questions about our story, Lunch. Who remembers what Seth's mom has for lunch? Brooklyn?
Shrimp and chips.
Shrimp and chips. What do you guys think? I'm seeing a lot of people agree with you. Now, good readers should go back and check their answers in their text, right? Or if you don't know the answer, you should go back and check for the answer in your text. So let's go ahead and go back to that page where it talks about what each family member had for lunch. Who can come up to me and point out the answer to our question, what did Seth's mom have for lunch? Where can we find that answer? Brooklyn, since you told me the answer, come on up and find it for me. You need it, you can. What does it say? Very good. Pat had shrimp and chips. And you guys knew from our other stories prior to reading this that Pat is who? Who is Pat?
Seth's mom.
Yeah, you knew that Pat was Seth's mom before even reading this story. So you knew that when they were talking about Pat, you knew that they were talking about Seth's mom, and she had shrimp and chips. Now, using the text, who can tell me what Seth's dad had for lunch? What did Seth's dad have for lunch? Giovanni?
Shrimp, fish, and chips.
Very good. And you got that from our text. Right here it says Ted had shrimp, fish, and chips. Who is Ted?
Seth's
Yeah, we read a story about Seth's dad. It told us that his dad's name was Ted. What does Seth have for lunch? Aubrey? Aubrey's using the text.
Chips.
Yeah, he had ham and chips for lunch. Seth had ham and chips. A lot of you did a really nice job using the text to help find the answers to our questions. One last question for you. Do you think that Seth and his mom and his dad enjoyed their lunch? Do you think they enjoyed eating it?
Yes.
Who can tell me why they think that? Why do you think they enjoyed eating their lunch? Kate, why do you think they enjoyed eating their lunch? I can't hear you. Can we come back to you? Rylan, why do you think so?
Because the text says yum yum.
Oh my gosh, because the text said yum yum. What a great answer. Let's take a look at that. In the text it says yum yum. When would you say yum yum? When would you say that, Ruben?
Because it tastes good.
Yeah, because something tastes good. If something didn't taste good, would you say yum yum?
No, you would say yuck yuck.
You might say yuck yuck. It might not be very polite. You might not want to say that to someone who worked really hard on making something for you.
Or you can say no thank you.
Right, or you can say no thank you.
I think
But when
yuck.
you really like something, yes, you say yum yum. That tells us that something tastes good.
Good.
So I'm guessing that they really enjoyed their meal because they said yum yum. And I doubt they'd say that if they didn't like their lunch, right? Yeah.